Basically saying, just take your time.
Or hurry up.
Or hurry up. Yeah, either you got to get through. If you're living in LA, it means. He brought this over. He's like, dude, for thrift shop finds. I found this at a thrift shop the other day, and I just kept forgetting to bring it over. And I was like, well, I wish you would have kept forgetting, because I have to send this in the mail somehow to somebody.
But
if you want to see what it looks like,
does it work?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes, it does. By the way, while let me fix this real quick before we go any further, just to make sure we come back to a video. Guys, sometimes you gotta do some tech fixes, okay? It happens. All right, so let's plug this in and see what it looks like.
Okay.
You know what's funny is only the yellow lights up. So it's basically saying, just take your time.
Or hurry up.
Or hurry up. Yeah, either you got to get through. If you're living in LA, it means floor it to try to get through.
I have a question.
What's your question?
This was a gift for you from Dustin. Is he warning you about something with this yellow light?
He's saying, take it easy. You know, he's saying, chill, relax a bit. I think that's what he's saying.
Okay.
But anyway, if you want this gorgeous lamp, I think I'm going to sign it, and I'm going to have Dustin sign it as well, because it's only appropriate. So if you want this Heffron Drive stupid lamp, but by the way, this would look great in your room. I'm just saying. Check this out over here. Let's see what it looks like on this camera.
Dude, it's a chick magnet.
I mean, hey, she comes in, you go, hey, slow down. Hey, yield. Anyway, if you want this, tag hashtag Coffee with Kendall and also hashtag thrift shop finds. If you do that, the very next episode of Coffee with Kendall next week, I will be announcing who gets this beautiful, beautiful piece of home furnishing.
You
know who would love this? You know who would love this? The
4-year-old
the fixer-upper couple. She would get this and she would put it. Chip and Joanna.
Yeah.
They would love this. They would put it in a house and they would decorate it. You know, everybody. You guys know who they are, right? Fixer-upper people.
Of course.
Anyway, if you want this, you can have it. Thrift shop finds. Hashtag thrift shop finds. Hashtag Coffee with Kendall. All right, so this brings me to my special guest. Let me finish our drinks real quick. Right here. So this is what we got. He wanted a little, I call this like an extra macchiato, you know?
Is it a Trappuccino?
It's a Trappuccino.
What are we gonna do? I want a Trappuccino.
Basically, it's cappuccino with trap music.
Really?
With hood trap music going behind it. That's all it is.
Okay, question.
It's a Trappuccino!
Question. Is there a kind of trap that is not hood?
Yeah, like Steve Aoki trap.
Booby trap.
Booby trap's not hood, but Steve Aoki trap, that's not hood. Because, look, I love Steve. You're not hood, bro. I'm just saying, you're from Newport.
I'm not even like.
I'm not saying he's not talented.
Don't hate.
I'm not hating either. I'm just saying, like, he's from Newport. Let's be realistic.
I have a question, too.
Yes.
I always have questions. But, like, if the guy from Benihana is your dad, is your lunch always Benihana food?
God.
Charlie.
What? Let's move on. All right, guys. Now, you're going to have to give me a weird, awkward hug because I'm holding these two things. But please welcome Thomas, Augusto, or Augusto, whichever you prefer.
How are you?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
Hands full as
All
well.
right, go sit down. Have a seat.
Well.
Sit!
So,
Siéntate.
I brought you a gift as well. Like one of my morning time rituals is a ginger shot, especially if I'm getting a bit too anxious from the coffee.
No.
Yes.
Well, let's do that first. Or should we? Yeah, I mean,
let's do it. All right. Okay. Cheers. I don't know why I hurt myself. It's awful.
you know, I really like it.
Do you have tequila in it?
Can we get some tequila?
You bet. We got some tequila over there. We got some Blanco. Dude, how are you?
I'm good. How are
Welcome
you?
to my house.
Thank you for having me. Wow. The coffee's kicking in. I was really excited to come over and do this.
And how do you feel now?
Even better.
Okay.
Like, it's just rising by
If you
the
were
moment.
excited before you got here, then I bet it just all went downhill.
Yeah,
Well, actually, I'm so happy that you're here because a lot of people don't know this, but we've met, you know, a while back. We've known each other for a while now.
This is the first time I'm meeting you.
Look at that.
Oh, I'm caught in my lies. That was, you know what? That night I got yelled at by Scooter Braun.
Oh, Scoots.
Yeah, that was interesting.
You know, last time I saw Scooter, he told me to call him, and I did. He didn't respond.
Oh, well.
Anyway, you got any other photos?
Oh, there are. Yeah. So that was
Where's that?
a house party at one of the Janoskians, and I always forget his name because he's a twin.
Jay? There's Jay is one, Jai.
Oh, we're having a nipple moment.
A nipple pinch.
And a Dolly Parton t-shirt, which this is so random, but I loved it. The Dolly Parton lyric, what is it? Everybody wants to feel love. Nobody wants pain, but you can't have a rainbow without a little bit of rain. Isn't that brilliant?
That is brilliant. Dolly Parton did that?
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Do you have any more photos? Do we have anything else? I mean, I feel like we have so many memories.
Yes, so many.
Many. First of all, try this. I want you to tell me what you think of this little.
Let's do it.
Because I make a mean coffee sometimes. Mm.
This is great.
Like?
Almond milk?
It's almond milk, yeah.
Great.
A little bit of maple syrup in there.
Because I'm so sweet.
Just to round it out.
Yeah.
Exactly, because you are so sweet.
And a shout out to the Canadians.
Yes, for their maple syrup. Actually, this maple syrup is from Vermont.
Oh my God.
Vermont. Okay.
Vermont. You know, home of Bernie.
Bernie's from. Oh yeah. Bernie's
He's from Brooklyn, but he lives in Vermont.
Okay. Got
He's the Vermont guy.
All right.
All right. So tell me, what are you up to? I want to know what you got going. I know you just released a cover video.
Yes, I did. I did the Sam Smith song "Too Good at Goodbyes" with like a bit of Spanglish, and went like a grimy little what's it called, like rehearsal room, and just sang my heart out, Kendall.
I watched it.
Did you?
I did, and I really enjoyed it.
Thank you very much.
To be honest, I thought it was so great, and what a great cover to, what a great guy to cover. Period.
Absolutely.
End of story. Now tell people where they can see this cover.
On YouTube.
On YouTube.
So so I mean, you know how it goes. It's basically, well, that's
What's that accent?
On YouTube.
On YouTube. Do you know what I mean?
Where are you from originally?
So this is a loaded question. Okay, we'll get back to Sam Smith, but loaded question because I was born in Philly, grew up in Texas.
Yeah.
I've been in LA now for a while, but as far as like my heritage, my family's from Venezuela.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Wonderful people. Yeah! And we support you Venezuelans down there. In fact, one of my good buddies and also one of our touring drummers, Demian Arriaga, is from Venezuela. Shout out Demian, badass drummer. In fact, he played the drums on One Way Ticket.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
And
Venezuela on the track.
You can sense it.
You
can sense it. I don't know what that is. You can sense it.
You can sense the current communism in the track, and it's just like, oh.
You can sense the.
No.
But is that weird?
It's current communism.
You can really sense it. It's loud. It's loud. It's there. But no, seriously,
the drums are
I was curious of what your background is, because I feel like an honorary Latin American.
Yeah, I've noticed that you speak like a fair amount of Spanish, and like you're in there. You are.
Oh, claro que sí.
Viste como te dije. Yeah, so I mean, like, there's no danger of cultural appropriation.
No, we don't do cultural appropriation here, because cultures have to stay separate.
Yeah,
everybody knows that. First of all, you didn't even say what your socials were. We just got into
socials.
Talking
Yeah,
about...
sorry. Yeah. Okay, I'm Venezuelan. Boop, blank. Got that point across.
Yeah.
So Sam Smith cover video. It's on all my platforms, basically Instagram, Twitter. All of it is at Thomas Augusto. So basically Thomas. And
wow, that's a complicated one.
Well, Thomas, and then the month of August, but with an O at the end. Like August.
Honestly, really clever. Did your parents come up with that?
Good one. You're clever too.
Okay, so let's move on. This is actually one of my favorite segments, and I hope it becomes your favorite.
Okay.
Because I don't know if you've ever done this before, but
I'm sure not.
Yeah, I can almost imagine you've never done this. This is Yuma's dish of the day that we're having here.
Okay.
Now I don't know if you've heard about this.
No, I've met Yuma once, guys, and the first thing I asked is if she's ever eaten bacon, but
no. And if she did, it wasn't on purpose. No, but truthfully, I have to share something about pigs. They would.
Yeah, I mean,
they would without hesitation.
I feel like quite a bit of it.
It just makes me wonder, what do they not know? Like, is it like, that smells like me,
dog
or is
world.
It's a pig eat pig world out there. You're right. Well, anyway, let's feed Yuma time. Let's see what we have for her today. I believe it's some type of a butternut squash
Nice.
Noodle dish of sorts.
Okay.
Oh, look at that with a sprig of basil. Oh
This
my
is for
goodness.
Yuma?
This is for Yuma. Yeah, this is what she eats on a regular basis, guys. No, but seriously, can you put that up again? I'm sorry, that was just gorgeous looking.
Wow, who made this?
Well, this is actually courtesy of Jess J. Lauren, who also put this together.
Okay.
And what a gorgeous, gorgeous dish we have here.
I'm assuming either one of two things. I feed this to Yuma, or I'm eating this, or we eat it together.
We feed it to her.
Okay.
You could take a bite. That's Yuma
I was
food.
thinking.
Here, we got to focus this here. Let me get this back. I know, guys, technical difficulties. It happens. Shit happens when you party naked.
Get it together. Come on.
Everyone knows that.
When you party naked?
Yeah. You never done that
Shit
before?
happens when you party naked.
You know all about that, don't you?
That one time
You got kicked out.
Yeah. Up.
All right, so let's feed this pig.
Okay, I'm really excited.
All right, so if you could do, I'll hold this.
Okay.
Scoot your chair over a little
Okay.
bit that way.
Which way? This
That
way.
way. Yes.
Okay.
Oh, so we open up this area a little
Okay.
more. Just a bit. Oh, right there. Perfect.
Okay, just all right.
Right there.
Yuma.
Let's see.
Do you whistle at pigs, or is that just?
You go Suey. Here.
Oh my god.
Now you can actually legitimately don't let her take advantage of you. You can feed her with the fork.
No.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Here she comes.
This is not normal, but I love it. Okay, Yuma.
How does it look on this one?
Oh.
Oh, there we
Okay,
go.
Wait, here we go. Let me get you. Oh, okay. You know what, Yuma?
You just literally feed it to her like she's like a person. You can. Oh no! Watch your fingers. Watch your fingers.
Oh. Does she have?
Yes, she's got teeth.
Wait.
Watch your fingers.
Okay, wait. Like,
Oh
does this
God!
work?
This
Wait,
is going horribly.
Oh my god!
Here, look. I'll show
Okay.
you. You can literally feed her like a person.
I think I'm nervous.
See?
Okay.
Like you can.
You can feed people
Here,
with your
can
hand
we
too.
get Thomas in that? Here's the fresh
Thank you.
basil.
You have to get the fresh basil there. Yuma. I mean, I wanted to have an intimate moment with Yuma, you know?
I
Like,
just, sometimes you gotta feed your pig.
Yeah, well, that is... Here, wait.
Feed the
no.
beast.
Yeah.
You're brave,
All
dude.
right.
She does have teeth,
I-
and she can crack a walnut with those teeth. Well, how was that, Yuma? Thank you so much for joining us. You're really sweet. You look beautiful today. Bye.
I saw that pasta earlier before we started, and I had no idea what that segment was for. I was thinking it'd be a segment like, look what I cooked, but no, it's feed the pig.
You know what? This reminds me.
No.
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 You don't feed a pig with your hands.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
no.
Yeah.
No.
Right.
No.
No.
Yes.
What is that? What is that from, like...
It's Quiz Whiz. You remember that?
No.
You would type in the. Honestly, I don't remember it either.
Okay.
All right,
Why
so
do we
this
have
is.
that. What
That was actually an earlier thrift shop find.
Oh,
that we love so much that we don't want.
you couldn't part with it.
Don't want to give it away because why would you when you could just say no all the time? All right, this is the best part. I'm looking forward to this. All right,
Okay.
let's talk about boy band days.
Oh,
Oh,
well,
scoot back over for me.
you have no authority to speak on boy bands.
I don't know anything about boy bands.
Yeah, neither do I.
And when we met, you were working in Midnight Red,
Yeah,
killing it.
thank you.
I have to say you guys were way better dancers than us.
well, okay,
What's the? Oh, look!
there we are.
So was the wind blowing, or was it just like, or was it just naturally like that?
Funny. I was gonna get a haircut today, but I felt really what's it called, nostalgic, and I'm like, I'm just gonna rock the long hair. But
You guys look great though. Sometimes you see a group of dudes and you go, no.
I don't know.
These guys look good.
I don't know. Questionable.
But you know what? I have experience. Can we show what my experience was sort of like? Because it's a little different.
Well, I mean, I weirdly enough.
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
That's later on. See, that's when you're doing well.
see, I feel like I saw this face earlier on a GIF. We were. Oh God. Well, yeah.
It doesn't matter.
It's okay.
Yeah. The reason I asked is because look, it was an interesting experience, right?
Yeah.
There
So
was
actually,
ups and
I
downs.
have a funny thing for you.
Uh-huh.
I actually auditioned for Big Time Rush.
You did. Was it just for any general character, or was it for a specific? Do you remember who it was?
No, I don't remember. I remember it was like an open. I was in Texas. It was like a cattle call, and we did like a song. And
you know what? That's maybe where Logan got it, because I think Logan auditioned.
He's from Texas?
He's from Texas originally.
Maybe I
Tejas.
met Logan and didn't know it.
It's possible.
But I'd already
He
known
gets around.
Carlos. Oh, God.
Not like that. I mean, just literally gets around. He drives from place to
So
place.
you're playing that this could be you.
Oh,
This-
that could have been you.
Well, that could have been me.
And you know what? I'm allowed to do this because I was in the band.
Yeah. Of
You
course.
know,
Well,
I don't need permission to show this.
No.
I'm in the band.
I say bring the hair back. And
It's gonna take a while.
Some puka shells or something. you
Oh
know?
no. Hey Thomas, habla español?
Sí, hablo español. Sí. Well, the whole Venezuelan things. I'm completely. Bueno, sí puedo hablar español y quiero mandar un mensaje a todos los latinos, ¿cómo están? Y especially a México. There's so many cameras. Hay tantas cámaras aquí que estoy confundido. Here. Pero sí.
To make it very easy.
You know
I know.
But this is Coffee with Kendall, man. We step up the production quality.
They don't train you for this. Pero México, Puerto Rico, mi corazón está con ustedes, and sending you a big hug, mucho amor, and to everybody else in Venezuela, Colombia,
Grande abrazo.
Cuba, everybody.
Yeah, I love it. You know what?
Yeah.
I have to say that the reason I'm so fond of Latin America in general is just how nice everyone is to me. And
Latin American countries are huge boy bands. Like,
and they're just wonderful people. Like everyone's so nice, and I don't know how you couldn't enjoy yourself. Every time I'll ask someone where they're from, and every once in a while you'll get, oh, I'm actually from Mexico, and they kind of leave it there, like I'm not going to ask a leading question like as to like, well, where in Mexico?
Mm-hmm.
Like as if I'm assuming that everyone's from Cancun.
yeah.
You know, it's like they'll say, oh, well, I'm from Mexico City, and I go, oh, well, I've been there 20 times.
Yeah.
You know, like I love Mexico City. So whenever someone says they're from Mexico, I love it. So here's what I want to know: there was good times, there was bad times, ups and downs.
Yeah.
But what's one of the best parts of being in a boy band?
One of the best parts, I think when you're touring, the camaraderie, when you're having good days and good moments, it is really fun, and you have some of the funniest, like gut wrenching, like hurt your stomach laughing so hard kind of moments. So I think that's probably
The camaraderie. I think
the camaraderie is like it's something that no one else.
Well, I don't know about your group, but like you didn't ever take anything seriously. Like I mean like we were always joking about everything, and I think it probably annoyed people. You know, we just were always messing around.
Yeah, so I think so. That's where the dancing thing comes in. Our kind of like the ambiance was really like regimented. Like it was like an intense thing. I mean, it was like a old school NSYNC sort of situation.
Yeah, well, you know what? I have to agree that for me is also the best part is the camaraderie. And there's also like the crazy shows you do and all that. I mean, those are unbelievable times. What's one of the worst things?
The company. No, I'm kidding. So it's a double-edged sword because like if you think about coworkers, someone that has a 9-to-5, like you could really dislike one of your coworkers. Let's say. I'm not saying that but let's pretend hypothetically, right? You go to work. I know.
No. I know what you mean.
But what I'm saying is
we
like
dislike each other and what we forget. Like for example,
Charlie the Cholo.
you make it work.
Cállate.
I think it's just Charlie Cholo. Charlie Cholo. But in that scenario, you go to work and you can come back home and gripe about it. But when you're with like a group of people, you're in the same hotel, like you're with them all the time, and sometimes you're tired, and so that can get kind of difficult to be. And it's not that anyone had like a major problem or anything, but just
when you're working all the time, when you work 7 days a week, which is often the case for boy bands, because at least for us, we were filming 5 days a week, recording on the weekends and doing promo shoots on the weekends.
Exactly.
So it was insanity,
So it was like, you'd finish something, let's say you do a show, and then the meet and greet after, and then you don't, get to bed till like 2, and then it's like, oh, we have to be up at 6 because you have to be ready to sing at 8 for a radio thing. And
which
then when
is
you're doing
never
the interview,
good.
like no one's already in the greatest mood to begin with, nothing to do with anyone else, and then to be like, ha ha,
We're good.
So I think that's one thing that can really become that's difficult, that people may not see or understand. It's not just a coworker; they're kind of like life partners.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know. I agree. I feel the same way. What's like a guilty pleasure of it? What was something that was like so fun that you got feel like you got to take advantage of? Because I can speak for myself, and like one thing I always used to joke about when people perceive you to be a rock star, you can wear whatever you want.
Yeah.
I always thought that was the coolest thing. I can go to a fancy restaurant
Yep.
in shorts and a t-shirt because guess what? People perceive me to be a rock star. So if that's the case, you don't gotta dress it. If you were an average Joe, maybe. And by the way, we're all average Joes. I'm saying perceived. Let me just preface it.
To be in a boy band is a very particular, specific sort of situation.
Yeah. People think is cool.
Favorite parts, I think I really liked free stuff was always fun, whether it was like
swag was great,
clothing, or even if I was really craving Kit Kats that day, I could like tweet, at a show and at a meet and greet, I would like get a month's worth of Kit Kats. So that was
free Kit Kats. Free stuff was wonderful.
Yeah.
Is there something that like you miss a lot? I mean, besides the camaraderie and all that, like I have to say, what's this? What is that? Can you explain that?
That's us. That's Midnight Red. Yeah. So we were on. I don't remember what city we were in. I think
you guys look great.
Thank you. By the background, it was somewhere south, like Tennessee or something. We were on tour, and I'll tell you what it was. A Ripley's Believe It or Not, and it's one of those weird pictures that.
I believe it. Well, what's that? Is that just a silly photo? I mean, that happens. Do you guys have the video that we were gonna play?
Yes.
Okay. I'm curious because I have like mine. It's something. If I had to pick,
it's hard for me because I don't get embarrassed that easily. But maybe I did. There's probably a video floating to me somewhere. I started off a show and I thought it was really cool wearing these drop crotch pants that had like 2 zippers that go all the way up.
Of course, drop crotch.
And one was just like coming undone in half the song. I mean, luckily I was wearing underwear that day, but. No, embarrassing.
You're not wearing underwear today? Like, what do you mean like that day?
It's just, if it's, laundry day and I don't know.
You know what? Let's skip the videos because we've seen those enough.
We have.
I've seen them. I want to take some fan questions. We have some fan questions. Let's see if we can get those pulled up because on our lovely screen here we can see, at Gius1076. Kendall, I've seen you sometimes barefoot at Coffee with Kendall. What number of shoes are you wearing? I'm curious. What number?
2. He's wearing 2. He's wearing 2 right now.
I am a 10.5, 11, but actually, shout out to all my Brazilians.
Brazil!
Muito obrigado, muito obrigado. Los mulheres bundas são do Brasil.
He knows more damn Portuguese than I do. I thought just obrigado would get me by, but now
all I said, I always say the same thing. The best asses are in Brazil. I learned it one time and never forgot. It doesn't have. It's not like. It's got no use. That phrase I know.
That definitely has use. Anything in
no
Portuguese,
legitimate use for me.
You could probably say like my foot is blue and smells like coffee. And people, if you say in Portuguese, people
will probably they're like nobody speaks Portuguese.
Portuguese people do.
I have a question? Do you walk barefoot from time to time? Or are you like you have shoes on all the time?
Yeah, I mean,
no. This is an important question. This is legit. Like because there's a lot of health benefits to being barefoot.
I was actually talking about this the other day. How I kind of scanned by a few things that say like putting your feet to the earth with energy, things of that matter. But I can remember it's maybe ingrained from my childhood. My mom never let me go outside barefoot. She was like, "Don't run around barefoot."
Yeah, because you might step on something. Or
yeah, so I guess I always I don't go outside barefoot. Really.
I actually walk around this house almost exclusively barefoot and outside because the grounding thing is one thing. I really just to make sure my feet are like somewhat strong. Like I don't want to have baby feet. I finally take my shoes off and I walk in the sand people hurt. Oh no, I don't.
I have Fred Flintstone.
I could walk on glass.
Really?
Honestly, I could walk on glass and probably wouldn't cut my feet because I walk barefoot.
I mean, I guess that's the way it was intended to be.
It's the way it's supposed to be.
Build your own shoes with your calluses.
So can we do a segment called
Walking on Glass?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Anyway, let's do another fan question. Here we have at Brim Monique. Do you already have a thought about your Halloween costume? And you answer this first.
I'm always lazy with this one. I'm like a go-to, so I always make Eddie Munster. So I just want to be Eddie Munster.
You know what? That's fine.
Every year.
I think there's nothing wrong with doing a yearly costume.
Or you know what? I was actually talking about with my sister. So my niece, she's so cute. She looks like Boo from Monsters Inc.
Mm-hmm.
So I was inspired. I was like, she'll be Boo. I'll be Max from Where the Wild Things Are.
That's a good idea.
Onesie,
I like
crown,
that. And I'll be Harold
tail.
and the Purple Crayon.
Perfect.
And we'll
Perfect.
just be storybook like magic.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
I guess mine's the only story, I guess. In that. Did you ever look at that Harold and the Purple Crayon?
I actually, the whole time was just nodding and agreeing.
You have no idea what I'm talking about?
No
Oh,
idea. I was actually
man.
just being really agreeable.
Why this always goes so weird?
Everything
Why
he draws turns real.
Why can't we have a
Guys.
show for what?
You know what?
That could get pornographic.
We have another
really fast.
question. Let's get another question. At Gabby Murray, how tall is Thomas?
I'm like
Tall-
6'2".
6'2"? Yeah. I was gonna say you're at least 6'4"?
Yeah. I mean, with my shoes, when I'm barefoot, like we were talking about
Me
earlier.
too, dude.
It's like 6 foot.
It's tough being above
Yeah.
average male height.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, actually, I am truly above average male height.
Are you?
I'm 5'11" and 3/4. That's an honest answer.
It's the German in you. I'm brown. Us brownies are. Who counts that? You're not 5.
I am not 6
I'm
feet tall.
23 and a half.
I would love to say that I'm 6 feet tall, but believe me, I've tried, and I am not
people
6 feet
shut you
tall.
down and
I
just
am
don't
not
let it
6.
happen?
No, I'm just being honest. I'm not 6 feet tall. I've tried. I'm like
Just don't be
at
barefoot.
the. Yeah, you're right. If I have shoes on,
You know, I have to say, when I moved to the U.S., I thought it was like normal height. Then I moved here, and I'm not.
no.
I'm a midget.
You know, you know what I love. You know what I love going to concerts. I never have a problem seeing the stage. Never.
Yeah, I grew up in Texas too, so everyone was a
It's
football player.
huge.
And
Yeah.
I probably spent like a good, like from the age of 13 to 15, just angry at my parents, like, why were you
What
so
did you do this to me for?
Woo! Like, and I just, but I'm over it now.
I respect that. You know,
Or maybe
I'm actually
not.
the tallest of my brothers, so I got lucky in that regard. Do we have another question? What do we got? At Coffee Kendall, this is from One Way Ticket without the I in the E. Did you know that in Italy, at least I thought I could see around me, we don't use big cups for coffee? You know, I did know that because this is America.
Go big or go home.
We supersize everything for better or worse, including ourselves. And I'm just saying we do.
That's true.
And in Italy, they drink coffee like coffee's supposed to be drank, not like
because I think
extra grande, large.
Ariana Grande latte.
Like this.
They're fancy.
This is technically what you would get.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, well, do you Italians double fist?
Yeah, that's well, you know that was invented in Italy.
No.
They're very
Italian double fist.
very
yeah.
romantic people.
Oh my god.
We have another question. This is from Schmitter72. What do you eat in the morning at breakfast, Thomas?
Usually, like, I know this is weird, but like salmon.
No, people have
I
lox.
always crave like fruit, salmon, and like a salad.
I have to
like
say
light.
it's weird. It's not weird in general. It's weird for me. I never have been a fan of salmon in the morning. But
It's Salmon lox on bagels.
I can respect it. I'm saying it didn't surprise me.
Yep.
I'm just saying personally, that's not my jam. But you know what? I've been having a hard time deciding what I want to eat for breakfast anymore because I've realized that eating eggs every day, like multiple eggs every day, is such a bad idea.
And they're just smelly.
When in nature would you just have 3 eggs every day? Like where would you find that in nature? I'm just curious. Anyone have?
But you know, when I moved to the U.S., I found like every omelet here is 3 eggs.
Yeah, 3 egg omelet.
Is
Like
that
you
how-
need that many,
I
right?
don't know why. Like everywhere else in the world is 2. Some places even 1 because you have like the thing inside the omelet.
Yeah. If you
Here,
look at
3.
an American breakfast, sometimes you see 3 egg omelet with 3 links of sausage, 3 things of bacon with cheese and hash browns. And
Waffle House.
honestly, it's horrible.
Oh my god.
Like we need to really step it up. And I'm not crapping on the U.S. breakfast. I'm just saying, like, guys, we really got to step it
I've
up.
never understood how people are like, have the big breakfast. It's healthy. Even like
No,
your mom,
it's
like,
not.
It's not. I don't see what bacon. Waffles, bacon. It's not. Well, anyway, I don't really even like breakfast food. I'm not a fan.
I'm with you.
of-
I've retired the eggs for a while. Do we have another question, or is that it? We got one
Last
more. This is the
question.
last question. At Mika Rusher 14, if you had to eat only one food for the rest of your life, what would you choose? Eggs.
Tacos. Tacos, like dude. Tacos.
Honestly, it would be Mexican food.
Tacos. Dude,
Just
Wait,
in
hold
general.
on. Did they say like a
No, I mean, if
cuisine
I
or like a
how about this?
one
Let me just
plate?
broadly say Mexican food, and then I'll narrow it and say, yeah, like a quesadilla or something, or tacos or something. Charlie's right.
dude, tacos. Like what do you mean? Like tacos are like
You're right, Charlie.
Yeah, tacos are. Yeah.
Look,
Yeah.
when you're right, you're right. I'm not going to argue with
Yeah, I
you.
can't argue
And you
with
always
Charlie.
argue with me. You always argue with me.
I do like to argue with you. That's true.
Charlie
Charlie
strikes
Cholo.
again.
All right, so
You
real
look
quick
like people.
before we go, because this, I know we could be here all day, but we really
Yeah.
should get out of here.
All right.
Tell everyone your socials one more time so everyone can find out.
Shameless plug. Here we go. Okay, all my socials at my name, Thomas Augusto, THOMAS August with an O at the end. That's my Instagram, Twitter. I just got a Musical.ly account. I keep getting nagged on by management to post more on that. I will, but only if you follow me. And
Yeah, you don't want to post Musical.lys if people aren't following.
yeah, why? I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah,
So,
but I'm with you. I got to post more Musical.lys too. I'm in. Let's do it together. You can find me on Instagram at Kendall Schmidt or at Coffee with Kendall on Instagram, Twitter, Coffee W Kendall, and at Heffron Drive, of course.
yeah, there's
So
one of
place to
some famous words from an old friend of mine. Google me. Google me.
Google me. I like that. People say, where can I find you? On the internet.
Google me.
Yeah, just in general.
I tried to use that trick one time to get into a bar when I didn't have ID.
Google me? Oh, yeah, so you can see my age? Yeah, that never works. You just look like an ass, honestly. No, I'm serious. I thought about it.
I
thought about it, and it just doesn't work.
I know. I was drunk.
Google me.
desperate.
I'm 26,
It
almost
was
27.
Really bad.
You can see it was in a boy band.
You're gonna be like, you're not allowed
It comes
in.
back around.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, honestly, thank you so much for joining me. You're welcome to come over anytime.
you very
In fact, you can wear your Halloween costume. I'm trying to have a little Halloween get-together, so you're
Are you?
invited to the Halloween
Okay,
get-together.
sweet. All right.
And thank you guys so much for watching. And, of course, join us every Monday at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, or it's 11 a.m. Mexico time, right?
Yes.
And other than that, just always send questions. Oh, and by the way, if you want the ridiculous lamp, let me get it. If you want this,
You can't sign that. Don't.
if
ruin
you
art.
want this, hashtag thrift shop finds, hashtag coffee with Kendall, and we will give it away next week. And this could be yours
Am I allowed to
for the
compete?
low price of shipping and handling.
Oh my God.
No, I'll send it for free.
I mean, I don't live that far, so just send it to me.
Anyway, thank you guys so much, and thank you, Thomas, for joining me. We'll see you next time. Good seeing you, sir.
Good seeing you, Kendall.
That's Coffee with Kendall, guys. See ya.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
I got a one-way ticket. Tell me now, do you want to go all the way? Do you want to go?